Hola todos, and welcome back to Seabiscuit Formula One. Today we are going to do a couple practice laps, a weekend warm up at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. We're at the tail end of a triple header in Formula One this coming week. It also just so happens to be the 4th of July, so I'm feeling extra patriotic to go and attack this track as a full-blooded American. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Let me switch this. I don't know what I was about to do, but here we are at Silverstone. I think this might actually be frozen because it's not currently the screen. Please hold while we fix this. There we go. Apologies. Still getting used to OBS on this OBS software. I also thought it would be appropriate to have a little teacup because I'm not British, but nothing like ice cold water out of a somewhat British looking teacup. Figured it would fit the vibe. Just makes you wanna take a dive into a pool on a cold, hot summer day. Don't know what that was. I apologize. I am a little bit loopy. I'm a little bit loopy today. I had a very long day at work. Hold on, before we dive in, let me just explain this. I had a very long day at work, and it was one of those days where you just kind of get to the point of being both tired and hungry, and you just completely crash, and then the exact opposite happens. You've gone so long being tired and hungry, and a little bit like just that feeling of overall cloudiness, despite eating lunch. I had a big lunch too, so I don't know what the heck happened. I was just like triple hungry today. And then, let me just make this full screen when I talk like this. No, it's easier for you to see my face. I got to the point where it just all kind of went away, and I was fine by the end of it. And I went home, and I was like, you know what? I thought I was gonna take a nap when I got here, but guess not. I guess we're just gonna dive right into the simulator. We had quite the weekend excuse me, still have somewhat bit of a cough and phlegm, so my chest is still inflamed. We had quite the weekend last weekend in Austria. A very unexpected finish for George Russell, who came out of the blue at the end of the race, final laps of the race, to take first place from Max Verstappen. Lando Norris was just about to catch him, pretty much did catch him, and was going and going and going corner after corner, just zoom, zoom, zoom. They were both going. There's a lot of drama surrounding it. We're not going to get into all that because at the end of the day, it's just noise. They're just racing. At the end of the day, it's called a motor race, Toto. We went car racing, and it's not a big deal. It is what it is. Whether you think Max was in the wrong, whether you think Lando was in the wrong, personally, I do think they were both at fault, and Lando definitely was making moves here and there where it was like, come on, dude, you got the fastest car, you gotta do better than that. And then Max, from what it looked like, he did just turn into a little. He was turning under braking. So at the end of the day, I mean, I'm no expert, but it just is what it is. I simply just was enjoying the race. People don't think George Russell deserved the win, but again, at the end of the day, it's a race, a motor race. We went motor racing, Toto, whatever the thing is. It's called motor racing, and sometimes stuff happens, things happen. So it is what it is. Let's go ahead and dive right into a lap at Silverstone. Sorry, this is really loud in my ears. Although I'm not sure why, if I had lowered the volume not too long ago. I've been taking it Grand Prix by Grand Prix, so I haven't been practicing much outside of these streams. And Silverstone is one of those tracks that I have yet to unleash my full potential. I believe my track record is a 131 something something. Oh, sorry, broke. Hit the brakes a bit late there. And I'm still trying to figure out how to take some of the corners in this at this circuit. But overall, pretty enjoyable track. I usually take that corner a little bit wider than I should. And I sometimes oversteer at this corner. And also managing the straight line speed while flat out. That last corner too. Sorry, this is really bad example, but good thing is I know where I'm kind of screwing up, and I'm gonna try to just iron out those creases and make a couple improvements here and there. Oh, super late on the brakes there. Whoa, went for a spin there. Well, there goes that lap. Don't worry guys, we'll lock in. I have actually, from last week, I was really going at it in Austria. Sorry, I was really going at it in Austria, and I set some decent lap times. I was pretty proud of myself for the improvement I was able to make throughout that race weekend. I'm not sure what my record lap time is. It's like a 106. I'm not sure if this is the latest one, but I have written down here a 106.793. I'm not sure if that is the most accurate one. I think I might have gone down to 105. We'll be able to look at it after. I'm pretty sure I went down to 105. Because that might be a little bit out of date. But anywho, Austria has become one of my new favorite tracks to run at. Just love hitting all them track limits. Oh, as I hit track limits. All right, focus, Nathan. Enough babbling. All right. What was I gonna say? Oh, also, I am testing out, hopefully the stream looks fine on Twitch. It looks like everything should be fine. For YouTube purposes, I am trying to figure out a new setup here. I'm recording in 1080p because all my previous streams were being recorded in 720p for YouTube. Trying out 1080p to see how it looks, see if the quality can improve a bit. So hopefully it's not delaying anything or taking up too much bandwidth in terms of computer capabilities. But it looks like everything is running fine. I shouldn't have any issues. I just get super conscious of all that stuff while I'm just busy over here yapping away, motor racing. Oh, too tucked in. Don't worry, guys. We'll nail this. We will nail this circuit. Always that corner. I always think it's really funny. I don't know how other streamers work, or other streamers are way better at taking all these corners than I am, but I always think it's funny the thought of someone coming in, watching this, and seeing how absolutely terrible I am while I try to learn the track. Not saying I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I do think it's funny that, it takes me a while to kind of warm up and get to, I only started doing this track maybe about an hour ago. So it usually takes me a bit to learn the track and get comfortable with being able to do it consistently. And so usually if you stay to the end of the stream, maybe this is a bad example, but like the Austria part 2, that weekend warm up for Austria that I did, if you stay to the end of that stream, I think I'm like I'm just hitting laps consistently, and it's just like rolling pancakes out. You're just flipping the Krusty Krab bit by bit. So it's just funny the thought that all yeah, all these laps are absolutely horrible as I try to lock in and learn exactly what to do. I also feel like I just sound absolutely terrible. First of all, I hate the sound of my own voice. And second, I think I'm just not great at talking while I'm doing this. I don't know how people do it. I just gotta lock in and, I'll figure it out. Took some grass there. Sometimes I try to see how far the engine braking goes. It's a good way to get a feel for it. Let's restart all of that. I can hear the fireworks. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Oh, that's like a whole series of them. There's that turn again. There's that turn again. I am locking up and just oversteering at that turn. My body just goes, blah, blah, blah. Whoa. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. That's all I can say to that. Oh man. Oh man. False intentions. Broken hopes and dreams. That was my bad. My bad. Sometimes I just completely zone out, right? Like, it happens to me at that corner every single time. I just completely zone out, and I would just die, slam into the wall and die. Well, certainly improving on some parts. Definitely know where I need to iron out the kinks. We're getting there. We're clearly getting there. Imagine I'm actually on the wrong setup this entire time. That'd be hilarious. All right, not bad. 130.423 was that. That was like a 1.1 second improvement. I think that lap counted. Yes, that lap did count. Let's see where we are. 130.417. 32,322nd. Not bad, not bad at all. Next rival is Gibbo 53. Let's hear it up for Gibbo 53. And let's go chase him. After Gibbo 53 we go. It's almost my bedtime in a bit. Just realized how it's almost 10 p.m. 10 p.m.s. Ate the flowers there. All right. I guess I should have just restarted that lap so that that next lap counts. We will see how this lap goes, and I might have to call it a night. What are we at, 30 minutes-ish? Whoop. Did a bit of Tokyo drift at that corner. Yes, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure that I hit track limits at that point. Um, so for today, that is the fastest lap. Let's see what it's looking like on the leaderboard. Gibbo 53, we shall come for you next time. I am going to go ahead and call it a night a bit early. I've got a lot of stuff to take care of tomorrow, and I still have a vacation to plan for this 4th of July. So I will see you all next time. You can watch this video later on Twitch. Also available on YouTube, hopefully in 1080p, 60 frames a second this time, if everything recorded correctly onto my computer. That's going to be it for today's weekend warm-up at Silverstone. It actually might be the last one for this week, depending on how my vacation schedule goes, because I might not be here tomorrow, and definitely won't be here Thursday, Friday for the holiday. So apologies for those who wanted to tune in during the holiday. I will be taking that time off, and we'll be back hopefully Saturday or Sunday, and if not, I will definitely be watching offline. You can follow, everything is in my profile, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff, at SeaBiscuitF1. Thank you all for tuning in. Is a route to point. I feel like I'm pointing at you a lot. Thank you all for tuning in. This all is made possible because of viewers like you. Thank you. Have a great night, everyone. Happy 4th of July to all my Americans out there. Stay happy, stay safe. Do not lose any fingers during the holiday festivities. Please keep all those fingers intact and be extra safe when partaking in firework and pyrotechnic activities. Thank you all. Have a good night. Seabiscuit out. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the title card. There we go. Seabiscuit out.